Every guy should start in jail and have to work his way out.
Absolutely.
I think
love
that's
that idea.
Nope. You stupid. You stupid.
because it's like you need to earn your place out here,
You do.
in my opinion.
How about no?
You do. And it should be treated as if they're on probation for a while. Like one strike, you're back.
Yeah, even when they're out. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
Misandry does exist.
Yep.
And it's filled with a bunch of bitter, angry women. They have everything they want and more. Women can vote. Women can get a job. Women can be a career woman. Women can get a degree, go to school, drive trucks. What is it that women want? You already have everything it is that you could want and need. So why are you still complaining as a woman? Women just want to complain. And in today's video, we're going to talk about misandry, feminism, and rad feminism. But before we get into that, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, because it helps the algorithm and it helps the channel grow.
Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Ow. Every girl should start off cleaning the kitchen and work her way out into cleaning the living room. Stay woke in these streets, like big brr.
Every guy should start in jail and have to work his way out.
Absolutely.
Well, it's only fair then that every woman's got to start in a psych ward and she's got to work her way out from there. And unfortunately, I'm afraid both sides are going to have some lifers, but we'll see.
I have a question for women. What have you built that people enjoy today? I want you to name for me one thing that a woman has built, created, invented, that the world enjoys today. Men created just about everything you enjoy. You know that if it wasn't for a man creating the internet, you wouldn't be able to spread your hate all over.
Prison and prove their ways out. No, but you know what they do need? Like a year of court-mandated therapy and like 2 intro to feminism courses. Like, I know that first comment started off probably as like a little bit of a joke, but as we continue having this discourse, it's a comment I'm seeing more and more of.
Right.
And while it's obviously not feasible, I've been thinking about it. And thinking about it concretely as we work towards things like prison abolition and liberation, I don't want to see a whole bunch of people criminalized like out of the womb, especially not a bunch of little black boys. No, thank you. However, I have never, ever met a man who wouldn't benefit from therapy. Like, I've never met one. And yes, all people need access to mental health resources and to therapy, but there's something about the way that women and non-binary folk have conversation and build community and connection that is very different from the way men do it. And we have a different space for our emotions and like community wherewithal in a way that men oftentimes don't because they're not socialized to. And while we're working to dismantle the systems that make this inequity possible, I'm thinking a year's worth of therapy, like right around the time they're like 13 to like 16-ish, and then they can continue, but at least bare minimum the year. And then a couple of courses of intro to feminism.
No.
Just to add on like additional perspective so they can actually like learn what feminism is and its key tenets and how the patriarchy is a disservice not just to women and non-binary folks, but also to cis men. Like,
No.
just so they can learn all of like the foundationals and approach conversations with like a little bit more empathy.
No. Deal. No. Hell no.
And I'm not saying that's going to fix it because therapy and a few classes is not going to fix like a systemic issue. But if we're just thinking in hypotheticals, a year of therapy and a few extra classes isn't going to hurt anybody.
Hell no!
Absolutely not, and I'm going to tell you why. Feminism today is about hating men.
Yep.
That's what feminism today is. If you meet a feminist in 2025, 90% hate men. Men do not benefit from feminism. Neither do women.
Yep.
And the fact that this is a black woman pushing feminism onto black men, that tells me all I need to know. Feminism destroyed the black community. So why would you want your black men who are supposed to be leaders of the black community? Why do we care about a system that destroyed it in the first place? Nothing white people give us is ever going to help our community. Black people did not invent feminism, and the original part of feminism is for voting rights. As of today, feminism is no longer needed. And as far as therapy goes, if you raise your child in a healthy home, that child isn't going to need therapy. That child is not even going to need 1 year of therapy. If we practice building 2-parent households and teaching people how to love each other and actually have real relationships, we won't need therapy. Because again, therapy comes from white people. Black people aren't really in therapy like that.